Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Triple N Media. I am Dr. Nik Nikam. I'm a cardiologist. I am from Houston, Texas. The feature presentation is cholesterol free eggs, vegan eggs, cholesterol free egg substitutes. Which one do you choose? What are the numbers you want to pay attention to? I have been a cardiologist and I have been dealing with heart patients. The type of patients I see, they not only have high heart problems, they have high cholesterol, they have hypertension, they have obesity, they have diabetes. So, a number of factors need to be taken into consideration when we are choosing a particular food or food type. Because if you try to fix one, it might affect the other one. Fat is an important consideration, especially saturated fat, when you're looking at various food groups. But see, we're going to focus on cholesterol and eggs and try to understand our regular eggs, this basket of eggs, are they good for us? How many eggs can we eat? How many times a week we should be eating eggs? What are the side effects of eating too many eggs? So we're going to discuss all these things because it is very important for you. Because I look at as a cardiologist from a patient's perspective of not only their cholesterol levels but also their heart condition, kidney problem, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity. All of these factors come into effect. Hopefully, this will give you some knowledge about how to select the most appropriate choice if you're trying to keep your cholesterol level down, reduce the need for your cardiac cholesterol reducing medications. So let's begin with the first understanding of regular large size egg that is sold in the supermarkets. Let's look at the nutritional scorecard of regular eggs. Each egg, a large egg, weighs about 53 grams. It has 70 calories, 5 grams of fat, 1.5 grams of saturated fat, which is not bad. The cholesterol is 195. But if you take an extra large egg, the cholesterol could be as high as 274 milligram per egg. The daily allowance of cholesterol for an adult person is 300 milligrams. If you're eating 2x, you're already exceeding the amount of cholesterol you should be taking on a daily basis. And especially if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, and vascular disease, hypertension, that's something you need to take into account. So, cholesterol is an important number to keep in mind when we are trying to make a selection of the type of egg we want to use. Sodium is not bad, fiber is, the rest of them are okay. You get 6 grams of protein in the morning, which you don't get with many cereals. So this is an excellent source of protein, and but we need to pay attention to the cholesterol part of it. These are probably the most economical eggs you can get in the market, anywhere from $2 to $5, $6, and they all are excellent quality eggs, whether you get it from Randall's, Kroger's, HEB, or any other supermarket. I think you get a pretty good deal, especially if you get a extra large egg. Remember, you're getting more cholesterol. Okay, what is the solution? What if somebody has a heart problem and you want to keep your cholesterol down, but you want to get some protein and you don't want to load up with cereals? There's another problem with cereals, and that's the reason why I'm doing this video. That is, if you have diabetes, you don't want to be eating like a whole cup of cereal and jack up your blood sugar levels. That's going to be just dangerous, as dangerous as elevated cholesterol levels. To keep the sugar level down, you need to reduce the amount of carbohydrates, and the best way to do that is to use protein-based breakfast, or the best of which is, of course, eggs. It gives you 5 to 6 grams of protein, and if you use 2 eggs with low cholesterol, which we're going to talk about, then you get to 10, 12 grams of protein and very, very little carbohydrates. As you can see, we absolutely have negligible amount of carbohydrate in an egg. So let's move on to the next topic. In order to reduce the cholesterol in the egg, the markets have become very clever and created all types of low cholesterol egg. zero cholesterol egg substitutes, vegan eggs, which are no cholesterol and excellent compositions. The good points about all these types of egg substitutes is that they have very low cholesterol or zero cholesterol. They also have some fat, or the fat content may be more than what you see in a regular egg. Number three, you need to watch for sodium content, because when these are all preserved food, they may have extra sodium compared to a regular egg. And if you have high blood pressure and kidney problem, sodium could be another added issue which you need to take into account. Anyway, let's go a little deeper and find out what is our best option. So let's look at some egg beaters. Egg beaters have been around for a long time, and they are a very excellent replacement for high cholesterol eggs, because you don't have to worry about cholesterol. You still get your protein. Like as I said, you can get 3.6 grams per large egg white protein. Egg beaters have been probably the earliest players in the market. Then we have egg farms, plant-based, all these different options which you can try. One of the challenges of these egg substitutes, which I have found, is they don't taste the same as regular eggs. The regular eggs have a texture which is kind of unique. And I have tried egg beaters. They just look like kind of a, doesn't have that flavor. Doesn't have that zest. But if you're cornered and you don't have a choice, this is an excellent source to try. And maybe some of the newer brands may be more appetizing and more pleasing to the palate. I have never tried the egg from plants. That is something you can try. And there is an egg replacement. Bottom line is they all have low cholesterol, low calories, and they are an excellent source of protein in your breakfast, especially if you have diabetes and you want to cut carbohydrates. So that is the egg substitute topic. Now let's move on to vegan eggs. There are various types of vegan eggs that are available. It could be like just JUST. This is something new to me. Anyway, you can use these plant-based egg substitutes or vegan eggs and make scrambled eggs or omelette or anything you can imagine with your mind. These are like purely plant-based, and I have never tried this one. And if you have tried it, you can tell me what are the pros and cons of plant-based eggs, which you can, as I said, you can make omelettes or scrambled eggs or do all kinds of fancy cookings combined with other ingredients in your cooking. So, ladies and gentlemen, here are the plant-based egg choices that are currently available in the market. Obviously, they're going to be much more expensive than regular eggs. And one option you have is you take two regular eggs and just use the yolk from one egg and discard the yolk from the other one. Then you get more protein and the same amount of cholesterol as you see in one egg. So that's another clever way to get around. There's a third group, which is the omega-3 pasteurized eggs. So these eggs are sort of, I would say, hybrid, where they reduce the amount of cholesterol in the egg to like 11 to 16 grams per yolk, and they add flaxseed, which adds more omega-3 fatty acids. As you know, omega-3 fatty acids reduce the total cholesterol level, the LDL level, and they are very useful for patients with diabetes and heart disease with high cholesterol levels. So you get the best of both worlds, low cholesterol egg and also omega-3 fatty acids. So here are the different choices available. You just have to be an intelligent, you should have to be an informed consumer. And this is what I'm trying to do, is to help you become an informed consumer. And you can try some of these omega-3 eggs, which have lower cholesterol, the same amount of protein, As a result, you get the best of both worlds. One, regular egg, along with lower cholesterol, plus a bonus extra omega-3 fatty acids. Walmart, you can get it for 4.74. I mean, this is just, I pulled it up from Google shopping cart, and you can get anywhere from $4 to $5, but they are going to be at least $1 to $2 more compared to the same size eggs in the same store. But how much is your how do you value your life? How do you value your heart condition, diabetes? So this is a quick summary, ladies and gentlemen, of cholesterol-free egg substitutes, vegan, and different choices available for you if you are concerned about cholesterol, if you're concerned about too much cholesterol, and if you are trying to cut down your cholesterol level, these options can be very useful to you. Thank you so much for watching this presentation. We have numerous presentations on heart healthy lifestyle. Please do watch them. I am Dr. Nik Nikam, and I will see you in the next presentation.